Ever wondered how to actually turn social media engagement into dollars that fly at your face? We are going to share today one of my main secrets to turning social media into sales. And I am so grateful to be here right now. Please let me know if you're watching this live, if you can hear me, because I am in a hotel room. I'm at Affiliate Summit East, where I was speaking and emceeing, and it's just been such a blast. So if you're watching this in the replay, hey, good to see you. If you're watching this live, like I said, let me know if you can hear me, and let me know that you're live with us here today. And yeah, okay, hooray. My name is Molly Mahoney. If we've never met before, it's so good to see you. And today I'm going to be walking through two of my favorite tools. So I'm actually live streaming this in a couple of different places right now. We are on my personal profile, on my YouTube, in some of my groups, and then also you may be joining us from my most favorite group on the planet when it comes to SaaS tools, which is the Grouptrack CRM group. And this week, you may know that this week is Shark Week as we're recording this live, but it's also Go High Level Grouptrack Week. I don't know if that's the actual term of this, but we're doing a little thing here with Grouptrack today, combining Grouptrack and High Level. So really quick, like those of you that don't know what these tools are, it's actually a CRM. Grouptrack is a CRM that connects with your social media platforms. So right now it works on Facebook and Instagram. In the future, they will be rolling out to other platforms as well. And I know if you're in the Grouptrack group, you obviously know this. So let me just catch everybody up. It actually will go on your Facebook page, your Facebook profile, your Facebook group, and it's not scraping inside the tool. It's not doing anything like invasive or illegal in that way. It's really like having a VA or just like an extra person taking notes for you while you're interacting on social. So I like to say sometimes it's like I have digital Post-it notes all over my Facebook profile. And I'll show you what I mean, because anything that you're doing on social, you can record this inside this amazing platform. So if you're watching on my personal profile, I'm going to drop a link so that you can check it out. You can get a free trial. If you're watching in Grouptrack, obviously you're already using it, which is amazing. And what we've done recently is we've really doubled down on how we are connecting this with High Level. And so those of you that don't know what High Level is, it's an all-in-one marketing platform. And what's really cool is that Grouptrack and High Level have an integration. So the members in our coaching program, which is called Social Sales Stars, the members in our mastermind, Social Sales Stars, they get access to our own white labeled version of High Level. It's called Star Funnels. It's really cute. And it has everything that you need in order to run the marketing side of your business. So it has email, it has landing pages, it has websites, it has payment processors. Like this whole thing is all in there. And what we have actually been using it the most for internally is to create our sales pipelines that are connected with our Facebook account. So today I'm going to show you two strategies that we are using both with Grouptrack and High Level to combine the two together. It is really cool. And this is going to just be like a full walkthrough of how I do both of these strategies from the tech side. So I'm going to give you the strategic like system side of it as well. And then I'm going to show you, we're not going to get too deep into it, but I'll give you the information so you can go do this if you have these two tools. And hopefully if you've not used these tools yet, this will show you what's possible and help you to realize like, oh, I should probably pay attention to that. It's really cool. So the two things that I'm going to show you are as follows. One is just last week, we added 290 requests to our Facebook group organically. 290 requests to our Facebook group organically. I'm going to show you exactly what we did to do that. And then also the other thing is we have a system that we call the Facebook pop-up and profit system. You can do it on Facebook. There's ways that you can do it kind of on Instagram as well, but Facebook, it really works the best because you have a group there where people join the group and then all these things happen. These pop-up groups are known to do, like we had one that was $170,000. We had several that have been over $300,000 from these pop-up groups. So I'm going to show you how we do that too. Oh, so cool. Okay, let me just connect and see who's here. Look at this. Facebook just put me in jail for clicking too many likes on your live. That's so funny. That's the best thing is when you give like the fireworks show, right? Where you're like, Okay. Also, if you just joined us, I am at Affiliate Summit East in New York City right now. It has been so awesome to be here. And I spoke about AI yesterday. And today, I get to just hang out with you. So today I'm going to be going to some sessions this afternoon. So we kind of bumped the time of this around. Also, what was I going to say? Also, I emceed yesterday too. So I didn't just speak. I got to MC and connect with so many amazing people. So all right, let's get down to business, Mahoney. So I'm going to show you this example. And this is going to be one simple post that I did on my personal Facebook profile that led to 290 people requesting to join our group. Now, when people request to join our group, a couple of things happen. And I'm going to screen share and show you the actual post in just a moment. And will you let me know, actually, in the chat, will you let me know if this is our first time hanging out? Will you just say new in the chat? I would love to know. And if you've been on my trainings before, you can say whether or not you like them. I'm assuming you like them if you're back here again, but I would love to know. Okay. And as I'm showing you this, I'm going to explain where you can go to get more training and stuff like that on how to create posts like this as well. And obviously, just for the record, I'm obsessed with Grouptrack. I'm obsessed with Jenna. I'm obsessed with Nate, Colleen, Lindsay, everybody who helps with all these things. So, okay. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay, and let's do a little nugget giveaway. I will do an audit of your Facebook group. Would that be awesome? Do you want an audit of your Facebook group? Drop the hashtag nugget in the chat. And when you share the hashtag nugget, what will happen is you're also going to add what the aha or the big takeaway was. So nugget and the aha or takeaway. And as you do that, you'll be entered to win every time you do it. Okay, so keep the nuggets coming because that can be really helpful too. All right, let's do this. I'm going to screen share and I'm going to show you this post. Great. Okay, so this is my personal Facebook profile. Now, in the past, Facebook used to be kind of opposed to you. My group track is logged out, but I'll log in a second. Facebook used to be opposed to you doing business on your personal profile. But if you haven't noticed, Facebook has made major changes recently, and they actually are encouraging us to do business on our Facebook personal profiles, which when Facebook encourages us to do something like that, I know I'm going to get more organic reach out of it. So I usually do it. So to turn on professional mode on your Facebook profile, go to the right-hand side over here, come down, and then you can go right here, turn on professional mode. And most people have this. I know 2 people who don't have it, and I don't know how to fix it for them, but most people have it. So if you don't have it, just get out your, I don't have a banana phone with me today, but I do have a cactus phone. So you can like call them on a cactus and say, hey, Facebook, fix it. Okay, just like pray that they'll change it. All right, so I'm gonna scroll down here and I'm gonna show you this post that I did, which was seriously the greatest post ever. Like I said, it led to an extra 290 people joining or requesting to join our Facebook group. Let me see. So what happened was there was a change on ChatGPT. And my community uses ChatGPT. We do a lot about AI. And so I posted about this change. So if there's something that happens in the news or in your industry that is like a big change, here's the post, write about it. Now I was getting ready to go head to my kids were doing a production of Aladdin, the musical, and I didn't have very much time. So I wrote this post very quickly. Now, when this change came out, a lot of people went to their social media accounts and they were like, oh, there's a change. Let me show you how to do it. No, 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 don't do that. What you want to do is you want to play hard to get just a little bit. So we have this thing that we call Whitneying, which is where if you know Whitney Houston's song, I Have Nothing, it's really good, right? And what she does is she starts the song like this. You see through, right? Where it's kind of breathy. There's a little bit of vocal fry in there, right through the heart, right? Like she's like really breathy. But then as she gets to the chorus, it's got more grit. That I don't really want to look, right? It gets more gritty. And then she gets that don't make me close. It's like the big, huge belty part. So that big, huge belty part is when you're making an offer. It's when you're giving something of like major value. If you bring that big, huge belty part in too soon, nobody's going to pay attention except for just a few people. So what we want to do is play hard to get just a little bit. So here is my version of Whitneying on this. And I did this, dude. So I'm like whispering, right? Dude, new custom instructions on ChatGPT. This will allow you to get your brand voice to set your brand voice for every chat. Just did a video on this. You want it? Very casual. I'll show you how to customize it properly so you can get content that is unique to you. I'll show you how to set it up too. Very casual, very like not even complete sentences, right? Because if you're too official in posts like this, then they stink. People know, I smell a sale coming here. I smell an offer coming here. I'm not pitching something here. I'm inviting people to come learn how to solve this problem. So we ended up having, now it says 523 comments here, but some of these comments are actually my team replying or me replying because do you want to see what I did thanks to Grouptrack? This is giving away a big, huge secret. Okay. So thanks to Grouptrack, what I did, I knew I was heading to the theater to go be with my kids. So I set up a tool inside Grouptrack to automatically reply to all these posts. Now, different than what we usually do, because oftentimes on Grouptrack, we'll use it to, and I don't know if Jenna wants us to like show the actual tech. If you want me to show you the actual tech for this, I'll just say tech in the chat and I'll show you what it looks like. So all I did, instead of messaging people the information, which is what I usually I'll reply to a post like this and I'll say like, hey, I'll send you the information. And then I'll send the message inside Facebook Messenger, or my team will reach out. Human beings that I pay on my team will reach out to people and say like, hey, I saw that you requested this thing. Can I send it to you here? You may have gotten a message like that from Tim or Casey or Nancy. They're humans who are replying to you. Now, I decided I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to have my automated assistant pop in and say, great, here's the information. It's all in my group. So all of these comments that you see that are from me, they're all automated. If Casey did it, it was real. But here's the thing is that when I do this, I'm not doing anything that's like super personal, or if I'm sending you messages, I'm not sending like the messages I don't have like a bot inside my messenger. This is literally just having an assistant go, here's the info, here's the info, here's the info, here's the info. I went to the theater, spent time with my kids. By the time I got back to my computer, wait until you see what happened. Okay. Go to my Facebook group. I have a screenshot of it because it was a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to go to the actual stats in here so that you see that it's real, but I'm not sure. I mean, stop it. Look at this. 299 member requests. Look at that. So good. Like amazing. And then 213 were approved, 76 were declined. It was a little bit better when I showed it before, but that is like really wild bananas. Wild bananas on my profile. So what's really cool about this though, is if you're using Grouptrack and High Level, which is what we're going to talk about next, they actually don't just cover group. What happens is we have this set up on the back end so that when people ask or answer the question, putting their email address in, it's automatically imported into High Level where it can automatically go into our sales pipeline. So it's not scraping any information. It's only putting the information that people type into the form. All of that is documented inside Grouptrack. So you want me to show you how we do it? It's really cool. I'm going to log into my account right now so I can show you. And then if you want, I'll show you like something, I'll give you something that has an even more step-by-step system of this is what I did for this one little like boost of members in our main group, but we also use the same strategy to bring people into a pop-up group where then we teach loads of value. We offer so much value, do lots of Q&A, and then depending on what we have happening business-wise, we'll either recommend some tools where we make an affiliate commission on the back of it, or we'll recommend a program that they could join. So we then monetize it on the back end. It's really, really, really awesome. Okay, so share your best nugget so far. Very exciting stuff here. I'm going to show you this tool in just a moment. Okay, so let me do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that post that I did on my personal profile. And by clicking on I'm going to go very basic on this. By clicking on the timestamp right here, it gives me this link up here. So when I click the timestamp, it brings it into its own domain, or not domain, but its own URL. And I'm going to grab that link from the top, which you can't see in the screen share, but then I'm going to go over into my tools section inside my Grouptrack account. So again, if you are not using Grouptrack, what are you doing? And if you're in the Grouptrack group, then somehow you've got access to it, right? If you're watching on my Facebook page or my Facebook profile, I'm actually going to come through and give you my link so that you guys can get it there too. And then also we have like our own templates and stuff that we give our clients as well. We have our own white labeled version of Grouptrack. It's called Social Stars CRM. So we've just been so grateful for Jenna and the whole team that they've helped us to set this up so that our team members can have their own version of this, which is really, really awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to put the link over here in the Soap School. I see it there. I'm going to put the link on YouTube as well so you guys can have it there. All right. So now we are here and you'll see these are all automated posts that I've run over the years using Grouptrack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go add new Facebook post engagement tracking. Let's go. Name your job. I'm going to do test for Jenna. The permalink just goes right there. All right. I'm going to go pretty fast through this. My husband always likes to say that I slow down when you pay me. So if you want more support, I'll write info below and I'll tell you about how we can support you. Okay. The next, process existing comments. Yes, because I want it to go back to the comments that already came in. No, because there's no trigger word on that. Want to add global tags. I always do that. And here's a really big tip if you're using high level, because this is something that I did not know about the integration. So I know this is Go High Level Week. So with high level, listen up in just one second. I'm going to give you one of my best tips about high level that I did not realize I needed to do. I always use global tags. So I'll do like requested GPT update. That's the tag that we were using for this. I may add some other tags depending on how I feel. And then in the pipeline tags, this is really important. So the only way that someone will be added into high level is if you have their email address inside Grouptrack. So sometimes I'll be like, why has nobody, why haven't people moved into my high level account? And it's because they can't find them. They're looking them up by their email address. So if you don't ask for emails when people join your group, that's a problem. But you have to be asking for emails when people join your group, because that's how high level is going to connect it and track them in that pipeline, track them in that spot in your sales process. So the way that I am doing this, because I also want to make sure if someone has an email, I also want to tag them so that just that like a little boost to make sure that they end up in high level. So you'll see I have these high level tags right here, and I keep it very simple. I just write GT or post request. So for any post like this, where people are commenting below to get access to something, I'm adding a specific pipe tag called GT or post request to make sure that they go into that pipeline. And in just a moment, after I show you this kind of like quick start, I'm going to walk you through a strategy that we use with our pipelines to get them into our groups and things like that. But just know that you have to use this pipeline tag there. I have to use that in order to get them into the proper pipeline, because I may already have their email address in there. I just want to make sure they can get in the proper, like they're organized, right? So I know where to go to talk to them. Okay, then do I want my new contacts to go into an initial stage? Yes, and I'm gonna show you what that means, but basically, we have these different stages our within our pipelines. So when we're talking to people, like if you're in Jenna's pipelines program, you know this. If you're not familiar with pipelines, they're very common when it comes to sales systems. And basically, we're tracking the client journey that they are on. So when someone first connects with us, we write connected. When we've sent a message back and forth, they get moved into the sent message stage. When they've requested a resource, because posts like this are our main lead generation driving force to find out what you really want, right? These posts are awesome because you get to self-select into the type of information that you want to get from us. So I would add them into requested resource. Now notice here, our main superpower, like I'm really, really great at helping people to create content, but the thing that makes it super unique, there's two things that make our systems, processes, community, all of that really unique. The first is we're creating content that is leading to dollars. The content is specifically there to help you to make more money because that's how you make a bigger impact. So here, once they request a call or an application, you'll notice they'll get moved into a sales pipeline. I'm kind of cleaning mine up, so I have two right there. But they'll either move into our free Facebook group, which is right here, or into a sales pipeline. And then from there, they join one of our programs. Or sometimes, like Jenna, have her as a power partner because we celebrate each other and like talk about how much we love each other and like share each other's stuff with each other, with our communities, you know? So, and then down here, I've got not now, not a good fit, and team. So this way I can see where they're at in our pipeline and also on social media. So I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. So I moved into requested resources. And then for this exact strategy, I didn't queue a message. So I said no, and then next, and then I like choose the reactions that I want to do. Reply to comments? Yes. And so here, I just wrote 7 different versions of the comment that I showed you earlier that was like, "Sure, go get it from my group. Wait, it's in my group. In my group." Any commenters because everybody can join my free group. So I do this, and I'm gonna do a bunch of different variations. And then if commenters, no, pauses or breaks. So this is really important depending on how often you've been using this website. If you're not very active, make sure you take more breaks. If you are really active, you can make it be a little more mild, right? The only reason you'll ever get in Facebook jail is if you're doing something that doesn't look like you could actually be doing it. So if you're going too fast, it's Facebook trying to protect you because it looks like you've been hacked. So it's not because Grouptrack is connected, any of that, it's because you're going too fast. Just so you know. Okay. Or you're sending the same exact message right after another because that looks like you've been hacked as well. All right, so we're gonna process all the comments, and then one thing that I've started doing with stuff like this is I run this in a loop, and I set it up on a separate computer. So I put it on my laptop while I'm on my desktop, and I just have it running all day long. It's going through, and it's checking to see if anybody replied to this post, and it's adding them to my Facebook group, or sending them a link to join my Facebook group. It's super duper awesome. Jeff Hunter's in the house. Like really, 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 really awesome. You guys, I spent the day with Justin yesterday at an event, and it was so amazing. And we're gonna do stuff together. It's so good. Okay, so this is all within Grouptrack, right? But then it gets even more powerful when we connect high level on the back end of our Grouptrack. And let me show you why. I go in here, bring you into my high level account. Like I said, ours is called Start Funnels. Are you going to the Level Up conference? I would love to know because we I happen to be speaking there, which I'm very, very excited about. Um, and my Facebook integration has expired on like everything. Okay, I'm going to show you my actual pipeline. Are you ready? I'm going to show you the actual pipeline. Yay! Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. All right, so here we go. Now, here is my actual pipeline. You can see there's $5 million worth of leads in my pipeline, which is amazing. You can also see exactly where they're at. Move out of this one. You can see right here where everyone is at inside our pipeline, which is so cool. And if I go into the opportunity section, I can go into my sales type. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. What is happening? Something is not connected here. Oh, this one is it. Is it like not refreshing? Hold on. Sorry, hold. What is going on? It's like not, maybe it's the other one. I keep going back and forth. Am I in the wrong account? Something is weird because usually I have loads of people in the Let me stop sharing for a second and figure out what's going on. So what happened? Something went weird. I'm gonna fix that. Is so do I have a filter on? I don't know what I've done. Okay, something is goofy. But what happens is it actually connects with my pipelines inside Grouptrack, and then I can see where everyone is inside my pipeline, which is amazing. Okay, something is definitely weird because no one is in any of my pipelines. I don't know how on earth Ah, it's kind of giving me oh, I know why. Did you see that? I had a person's name. Did you already tell me? I was searching for someone in there. Okay, it's fixed. Hold on. Oh my God, I had like the hardest. Okay, wait for it. I'm gonna show you this. Jeez Louise. Okay. Phew. Here we go. So inside the sales pipeline, this is the same pipeline that we have inside our group track pipeline. So we can see who's completed an application, who's booked a call, where are no-shows, we need to follow up with them, who's completed a call but hasn't had an offer made, who's had an offer made, who's confirmed yes and not paid, who's not now, and who's not a good fit. Now, as we move people through these different pipelines, if we update it on the Facebook side of things, this is my personal sales pipeline, and I know, like, Jenna has different pipelines that she teaches, so this is the version that we teach. But what's really, really powerful about this is, and I know I'm doing kind of like a crazy high-level overview here, high-level overview like that, because I don't have very much time. I actually have to meet people for less than 15 minutes. But what's really cool about this is when I go here, I'm so excited. Um, log into my group account. Everything connected to Facebook got disconnected on me today. Probably because I'm traveling. That makes sense. So when I log into my group track account on Facebook, I can see where everyone is in the pipeline. So, like, even if you're watching right here, Yogi, I'm so glad to meet you. Did you come to the group? You guys just joined us in the content club, which I'm very excited about. Okay. Sorry, let me we have very slow trainings on this where we walk through it step by step, and I am sorry that I'm like, um, clicking the wrong thing. I'm just gonna fix the settings on this so that it's better for this training. When I go through a post like that, I can instantly see the information from our members, and I can see where they are at. So, like, if I go to Jeff, I'm gonna okay, see Jeff Hunter right here? Right? I'm gonna connect Jeff to my Grouptrack account as a power partner. So when I go like this, well, right? When I go like this, Jeff Hunter's here. It's giving me other suggestions of other potential Jeff Hunters. I'm gonna add him into my community pipeline. So I add him in right here. Now, notice it's not pulling in any information because he hasn't given me information yet. So when he joins my group, because I know he wants to, he's gonna put his email address in, and then what's gonna happen? Get connected inside my high-level account, and I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna mark him as a power partner so that my team knows, oh, if Jeff's gonna get support from us, it's gonna come straight from me and I are talking. Right? Because we have plans to do cool things together. So awesome. And then as I'm looking at, like, when I come in here to see other people, I can actually see, like, I spent the evening with TJ and his amazing West night. I can see, are they in group track? Uh, They are. but I can move them further forward in my pipeline because they have requested resources, but they haven't joined my group yet. And so then now I move them through, they will be added to high level and all the magic. The magic. Okay. Now I know I've been doing this like training where it's kind of bouncing around. So as we wrap this up, I want to give you one more big final nugget. And then I have something really cool that's really special that I'm going to give you as a gift. The first big nugget that I'm going to show you is I'm going to pull a slide out of our big profit program where I'm going to show you how the pop-up Facebook group works like this. And you can use high level to automate emails that are sent. You can use high level to track them in an actual pipeline where you can send text messages and phone calls and things like that. It keeps your social media and your marketing tools connected so that it's like magic. It's really cool. Um, Okay, so I'm gonna show you this slide, which I know you're gonna love. Okay, and then the other thing that I'm gonna give you is if you are not sure about how to create content like this, if you would like more help in creating content like this, or if you would like it to be easier to create content like this, if it feels like it takes too much time, we actually have a content club where we meet together once a month. I think I'm live streaming in the content club right now as well, so I do like bonus trainings and stuff in there. Inside the content club, we have all sorts of AI templates for you to be able to create content at a more rapid pace. I should make the word content a verb. You should be able to content more quickly, right? We create content together once a month, um, using AI so that strategically it will unlock the engagement and then move people toward a sale. So I'm gonna tell you the truth, the content club is currently $97 a month. It's super awesome, but because I love you and because we're doing this training for Jenna, I'm actually gonna give you access to the content club today for 2 weeks for free. So after the 2 weeks, if you wanna stay with us, you can pay the $97 a month. If you don't, you can cancel, no problem, and you'll have so it's really cool. So if you want that, just type club in the chat below, and, I'll get you more information about it. 2 weeks for free. It is so good. Okay. Now, this is the full system that we use in our pop-up and profit program. I'm gonna show it to you here. So, we find people out in the wild. This is like the, awareness phase of your business. From there and this that post that I showed you earlier, I know I got, like, really tactical first, now I'm doing the high level strategy, so it's kinda backwards. That first thing that I showed you, that is an awareness post when I'm like, "Oh my gosh, ChatGPT had a change. Do you want to know, what it is? I'll do a video on how to fix it, on how to change it, how to make the most out of it." People can tag their friends, it's out in the open. So, that was on Facebook. We also did this on Instagram where people could comment below on Instagram to get access, 'cause, Grouptrack works on Instagram too. Okay, from there, we move them into our community pipeline. So what I showed you I did with Jeff, he's in our community pipeline now because he hasn't actually joined our Facebook group. Once he joins our main Facebook group, then we connect whatever, all that kind of stuff, right? Our main Facebook group is one as well. What we add in to the mix that is, like, super, super special is that we add in these pop-up Facebook groups. They increase urgency, they increase scarcity because we do a big, powerful training inside the pop-up group, and then we kick everybody out. So, if you wanna see what these pop-up groups look like, I actually have one that you can get access to so that you can go in. I'll show you what it is. And from there, we move people into our sales pipeline, and this is where most of our focus then goes to talk to people and move them forward towards making an actual purchase, to make sure that they're supported and getting the support that they need. I'm gonna show you the group right now, which is, uh, let me show you. If you want access to this group so you can, like, check it out, just type group in the chat. Um, okay. So this is the group. Now what we've done with this one is usually we'll take people into a pop-up group like this, and I'll do a big training, right? I'll do a big training like this. Let me show you one of the big trainings. Isn't that weird? this big trade.
There's so many amazing things today. And if you have been hearing all there is about all you can do online with AI, and you know, like a lot of it sounds like there's so many amazing things today. And if there's so many amazing things today, and if you have been hearing all there is about all you can do on
It's awesome. This is what I want. Okay. So this is the first training that I had done inside this group. Now you can see this was live. We had 393 comments on it, 51 likes. This is teaching the full pop-up and profit system. And this expired. We kicked everybody out except for the people who were in our paid program. Here, I'm
Hi.
doing this
Oh, my
training in the
light
group.
is
I'm
facing the
offering
wrong way
value. I have all these slides.
with this
I'm answering all
social.
these questions. I'm going through this whole thing, and then
That's
I
you.
make an
Actually,
offer
email
for
us at
people to
Molly at the
join us
Prepared
inside
Performer.
our profit and profit
All right.
program.
So
This is
she also said, I owe the
connected
IRS
to
more
high
money now,
level on
thanks
the
to you. I am not a
backside, so
tax
when they
professional.
join the group, they're
Elizabeth
answering
goes,
questions, their email address,
hooray!
all of that.
Yay, Elizabeth. Okay.
What their goals are,
So
where they're potentially
do this. Go
stuff
find
in their
those
business.
playgrounds and engage
All
with
of that,
people.
we get all of that information when they join this group. And what we've done with this one is we actually have made it
Talk to
available so
people.
that
You're
you can
unlocking the
purchase the
algorithm.
replay right inside this group. So you don't even need like we use Samcart for our courses. You don't even need to have something like that. You don't high level you can use for your courses, but you can do this just with a pop-up group. But you can do what is happening? Hold. How did that happen? Did it fix it now? I have it muted on my side. So hold on. Sorry. I have it muted on my side, so I didn't even know it was happening. You guys, this is like, I'm not usually this much of a hot mess. I mean, sometimes I am, but sorry. Okay. Can you hear me now? Okay. Perfect. So in here, what we're doing now is we're selling the replay of this. And this is actually another really important piece of the puzzle is that we're selling the replay. All they get is not all they get, but they get access to this group where they can see all the posts that I'm doing here. They can see the replay and it's pay what you want. So pay what it's worth to you is what we say for this. So I'm super happy I can give you that information as well. So I have to run because I have to go downstairs to this event, but I hope that this was helpful so that you can start to see what's possible. The two main things that we covered here was this one post that I did on my personal profile that led to literally almost 300 people joining our group. And inside the Content Club, we have a template that shows you how to write posts like that. We call them validation questions. And you can have access to the Content Club for free. But just a little free trial. And so what I'll do is I'll put this link up on the screen and I'll add it to the description as well after. But this is how to get a free trial of the Content Club. I'm going to add it right here. You're just going to go to molly.live/content club 2, the number 2 weeks, I believe. Let me see. And then if you want that pop-up group to be able to like kind of look at it from the inside, I'll give you that one too. So this is where you go to get the Content Club for 2 weeks for free. It is awesome. And then you can join for the year. You get 2 months for free if you join for the whole entire year. You can do that all in there. And then the other thing that I'll give you is that pop-up group. If you want access to that, just test these links before I share them because clearly today I'm being goofy. Here. Okay, this is the other one, the SP Pop. And again, I really want to just empower you to know that these tools are so powerful. They are only powerful if you actually use them, if you have a strategy behind it, right? And Jenna's so great at helping the community to set up like pipelines and get that piece going. And if you're ready for more support, either on the content side, creating that content, or on the sales side, that's really where we specialize. And so if you want more support about that, just drop the word info in the chat and I'll come back to you because I know some of you are going to be able to go implement this right away. And I know there's some of you who are going to be like, whoa, that was really fast and a lot. And I just want Molly and her team to set it up for us. So if that's the case, just drop info below. I also want to say how much I love High Level, how much I love Grouptrack. It is seriously magical. I'm so grateful to be speaking at the High Level Up event, which is coming up. And I'm so grateful for all the support from the team here at Grouptrack. And those of you that are in our Sales Stars program, you know, you get access to our special version of it with our templates and all of that, which is really cool too. So I'm just super grateful to be one of the early users who breaks this shiz and then Nate fixes it. So really, really grateful to be here with you. Okay, let me pick a winner of this nugget giveaway, and then I have a lunch date in 2 minutes. Yogi, I'm really so glad that you joined us. Bijal and I had so much fun. And actually, Bijal's branding, all the yellow is so on point with Jenna. Jenna uses all that yellow. All right, share your best nugget below. I'm going to pick a winner. And I can see the comments from everything. So whether you're watching on YouTube or you're watching inside the Grouptrack group or you're watching on my profile, I can see all of those. So Damon Oates is in the house. What? You guys, Damon had a real life troll at his event, like stand up and troll his event. Okay. All right. Nuggets coming in. I'm going to pick a winner. Ready? I'm scrolling. This is for a Facebook group audit so that you can turn your group into 300K like we've done. Let's see. Where is the nearest nugget? You have to have the hashtag nugget in here. Oh my gosh, you guys are just posting things without hashtag nugget. I didn't say it enough. There's one. Oh my gosh. That's not a nugget. Y'all. All right, here it is. You have to post a nugget and what your takeaway was. So Elizabeth, you are our winner. Nugget. Track all your leads using Grouptrack. It is amazing. Okay, I'll celebrate some more. So Elizabeth, you won. Kathy, I'm going to throw you in too. Kathy, if you have a group, I'd love to do an audit of it. Okay. Tammy, thanks. So good to see you. If anybody is heading to Dallas for the eWomen event, I'll be there next week. This is like I'm in New York. I'm flying to Dallas on Wednesday to go to the eWomen event. So if anybody's going to be there, I can't wait to spend time with you, hang out. And as always, I love helping you to unlock your awesome and use these really powerful tools to make things so easy so that you can have more fun, you can make more money, and a bigger impact. Because the more fun you have, the more money you make. So good. I am going to end this. Have a great day. Bye.